Hi friends, welcome to our day 5 where we're going to work the whole body, and the emphasis is going to be upper body, front, the chest, and upper back, the thoracic spine, focusing creating more space so the lungs and the heart can function better. Remember, when a posture is always squeezed in the chest here at the front and round in the back, we are really shrinking the muscles, the pectoral muscles, and also the sides of the body, everything gets more compacted. When we open and we create more space, the posture improves and we can breathe better. Let's take a moment to start, as we always do, finding a comfortable sitting position, legs grounded on the floor, sitting bones connected, shoulders soft and back, and noticing the spine nice and tall. And notice how you're feeling in this moment. Notice the physical sensations, noticing the mind, the thoughts, and then also noticing emotionally what kind of emotions are we bringing with us to this practice. And now welcome everything that is happening in this moment. Bringing the arms to the sides. Let's take the first 3 breaths, finding that we're creating a bit more space as we're lifting up with the arms, and then as we're breathing out through the center of the torso with the breath. 2 more times. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, bringing the hands to the center. And 1 last time. Inhale, get a little taller if you can, gazing up to the ceiling, bringing the hands to your chest. Take a little pause, setting the intention for this practice, and it's finding more gratitude. And then we're going to open the arms to the sides. And as you breathe out, bringing the right hand on top, give yourself a little hug, bringing the chin down. Inhaling, lengthening to the sides, opening from the chest. Exhaling, this time bringing the left hand to the top and just having a little hug here. Inhaling, this time bringing your arms into cactus arms, and as you exhale, just bringing the palms together, rounding a little bit the upper back, and as you inhale, lifting from the chest. Breathing out, just bringing the palms together, and breathing in, opening those elbows to the sides, and then squeezing together, as well bringing the belly a little bit in as you breathe out. To tabletop, do a couple of cats and cows first, before we move to thread the needle. A little bit of warming up the wrists. So with the fingers pointing forwards, just rock gently backwards and forwards. Then changing the alignment of the fingers, pointing to the sides of the mat and circling with the torso, feeling the weight slowly transferring from one arm to the other. Then with one hand, fingers pointing to the front, and the other hand, fingers pointing towards the knee, rocking backwards and forwards quite gently, Then changing hands, doing the same on the other side. If you find that feels okay, perhaps you can do both at the same time, but always paying attention, how does it feel in your body? How your wrists to feel here before you get into these stretches. And coming back down to your heels, we're going to now place the palms up all the way to the wrists and not putting the whole weight of the body, just slightly, a little bit of pressure, but not all the weight. And then coming back down to your heels, just interlace the fingers and let's do a couple of circles one way and a couple of circles the other way. And now we can go back to tabletop and doing a few cat and cows, paying attention to the upper back today. So expanding through the shoulder blades and then squeezing a little bit of shoulder blades as you lift the chest. Taking an inhale, and as you exhale, opening the middle between the shoulder blades and inhaling and exhale. And then back to neutral. You can stay where you are, but I'm going to change direction so you can see a little better when we're doing thread the needle. Starting with your right hand, take an inhale and lift up the right arm, and then slowly just coming down with the shoulder to the floor. One more time like that. Breathing in, lifting the arm, and breathing out, placing the shoulder on the floor and bringing the head softly, landing on the floor, and then lengthening the leg to the side, your left leg, and perhaps lifting up your left arm and bringing the hand all the way across to your opposite hip. Just take a little moment here, bringing the shoulder up towards the ceiling, and then reaching high and back to the mat, to the floor, and lifting up. Gentle rocking backwards and forwards, getting a bit of stretch into your inner thigh. And we're going to change sides. So now we're going to bring the hands under the shoulders and then lifting your left hand, thread the needle under. One more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, bringing the hand under, and then shoulder comes down first, then the head. And then bringing the hand to the side. See if you can lift your right leg, extend it to the side, and then perhaps lifting your right hand towards the ceiling, and then bringing the hand all the way behind your opposite side, the crease of your hip, and lifting up with the shoulder. Take a moment here. And then bringing the hand back down to the floor, pressing, lifting yourself up, hands under the shoulders, and gentle rocking as you are opening the muscles of your inner leg, rocking backwards and forwards. Bringing both knees back together and circling your hips a few times, one way and a few times the other way. We're going to continue now with the gate flow. So gate flow is good to open the sides of the body. Starting with your right leg, he's bringing the leg up, drawing a couple of circles with your knee, and then going the opposite direction. Extending the leg to the side, we're going to lift up. If you have a block handy, you can place it under your hand. If not, you can just go all the way down to the floor. We take an inhale as we reach and opening the whole side of your body. Then we windmill the arms all the way down to the floor and circling your right arm in front of you. Feel the movement all the way through your shoulder blade. Take that inhale, and then as you breathe out, let's just open the sides. Perhaps bringing your right hand behind and left arm to the side. Windmill the arms, landing on the floor. Circle the hands and bringing the hand to your hip. We're going to lift the leg and lengthen with the hands and the arm, and then squeeze 3 times. Squeeze, opening, breathing in, breathing out, squeeze, breathing in, open, breathe out, squeeze, and then see if you can bring your foot close to your bottom and finding your foot here and lifting from your heart, finding the space as you're opening the front of the body and kicking back with your foot, finding the space here and lengthening the leg, windmill the arms and coming all the way to the center and bringing that leg all the way back. Let's have a little rest in child's pose before we move to the other side. Bringing the hips all the way back down, bringing the hands all the way to your feet, and then your head all the way to the mat. If the head doesn't meet the floor, you can always use a cushion or a block to place your forehead and rest. 2 breaths. Noticing how you've been opening the side of your body and how does it feel different one side to the other side. And then we're coming back up, bringing the hands under the shoulders, lifting the left leg up, circling the knee a few times one way, and we go the opposite direction. And lengthening the leg to the side, coming up, and we reach high towards the ceiling, opening the sides. And then again, if you have a yoga block, perhaps you want to place it under as you're lifting up, and then slowly bringing the hand down, circling the arm. Always breathing in as you lift. And now we're going to breathe out as we windmill the arms, bringing the hand behind this time again. Inhale, lifting, windmilling the arms and coming back down, circling the arm all the way to the hip, lifting the leg up and lengthening the arm, breathing in. And as you breathe out, just tapping elbow to knee. 2 more times with the breath. Squeeze, breathing in, opening like a flower, and breathing out, a squeeze. Last time we open and we bring in the hands back and finding your foot, your ankle, and trying to really lift from the chest as you create a little bit of tension here. It's called the sugar cane bow because the body creates the part of the ball, like the wooden part, the hand and the arm is your string. You creating tension here. And then slowly releasing that. Big circle, coming back down, coming to the front, bringing both feet together, opening your knees a little bit wider, sitting down on your heels, and we have extended child's pose, walking with your hands all the way. Feel the spine nice and long, and then bringing the head down. Taking a little pause, allowing the body to reset from that flow. And then we lift the head up and walking with the hands towards the right. This gentle movement of the lengthening of the whole side of your body. Then back to the center with your hands and moving now to the left, keeping the hips really low, the sitting bones connected to your heels, but feeling the opening through the side of your body. Wonderful. Now back to the center, and we're going to get ready to come up as we're going to carry on working, opening the upper body. I go sideways so you can see how we're going to get up this time. We're going to place the hands under the shoulders, tucking your toes, slowly lifting those knees, little pulsations, strengthening the core as well here, as well as strengthening the upper body. And then we're lifting the knees up and the hips into your downward facing dog, bringing the feet a little closer together, hip distance apart. And then slowly bending the knees, walking with your hands. We're coming all the way to chair pose. As we inhale, lifting up strong with your legs. And we reach all the way. We come to standing, feet parallel. Bringing arms up all the way, hands together, and then hands to your heart center. Inhale, reaching up all the way, hands together, hands to the center, bringing your right arm to the side, elbow to elbow, palms together. Now noticing the space between your shoulder blades here and the shoulders. Lowering your hips down to chair pose. Right leg coming to the side. As you lift the front leg, try to really keep the balance. Inhale, lengthening the spine, lifting the elbows up. Focusing here in your eagle pose. One more breath as you inhale, those elbows come up, those sitting bones come nice and low. Lifting your right leg, slowly step it back as far as you can and keep the heel up. So we are in a high runner's lunge and we're just lifting the elbows up, and very slowly we're going to exhale, bringing the arms parallel to the floor, and from here we're going to open your wings and fly. As you lift the back leg, hopefully you have a space. I have a wall here. So just lengthening the leg and lengthening your arms, lengthening the back of the neck. Take a moment as you breathing in. And as you breathe out, let's bring the foot back down, lifting up, nice and tall. And bringing the hands to your heart. Now you may have to realign a little bit because we want to go into warrior one. So bringing the back heel down, strong front leg as well, and the back leg is really stretching the thigh. Inhale, reach up, and then as we breathe out, we just come a little lower. Make sure the front knee is on top of the ankle, so you still can see your toes. Breathing in, opening from the elbows, And then breathe out, bringing the elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Bringing your hands all the way back behind the sacrum, lifting from your heart. And then as you breathing out into your humbled warrior, bringing the shoulder to the knee and lifting up the hands, the knuckles up towards the ceiling, surrendering here for a moment. And slowly pressing with your front leg. Release those arms all the way up. Hands to your heart, leaning forwards, hands behind, lengthen the back of your neck, and then bringing your hands back to your heart and lifting the back leg, step into the front, chair pose, all the way up, breathing in, and then hands to your heart. We're going to do it to the other side. Shake it all off. Feet parallel. Take an inhale, reach up. Palms together. Left arm comes to the side. Circle all the way around. Interlace the hands together. If that is not comfortable, you can always place your hands on the shoulders. Down to your chair pose. Press with your right leg and then lengthen your left leg to the side. Lifting the knee up. See if you can bring the knee on top. Maybe just wrap them around if you can. If that is too uncomfortable, you have the option to keep the heel on the side of the ankle. But if you can cross it over, eagle pose, lengthen the spine, lift the elbows, sink the hips a little lower. Keep breathing here. Then lifting the left leg, step back as far as you can. And then inhale, lifting up your elbows. Front knee is bent, back leg is extended, heel is up. Lowering your forearms all the way parallel to the floor. Take a moment here. And then very slowly, as you open your arms to the sides, see if you can lift your back leg into your eagle pose. Lengthening the whole of your spine and your leg all the way back. Bringing the chest a little lower. And then bringing the arms back. We're going to land to our foot, and you may need to adjust a little bit for your warrior one. In warrior one, we inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down, elbows to the sides. Take another breath here as you open a little wider. And then breathing out, bringing the hands together. Breathing in, opening nice and wide. Breathing out, squeeze a little bit. And then reaching up with the next inhale. Bringing the arms all the way back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift from your chest. And as you breathe out, humble warrior. Bringing the shoulder towards the knee. And then bringing your hands up. Try to relax the neck. Try to allow the head to feel heavy as you lifting the knuckles up and releasing the tension from your shoulders. Inhale, pressing with your legs, lifting your arms up, sinking a little bit more with your hips. Make sure you can still see your front toes. And then slowly just bringing the hands all the way back, lengthening the back of your neck and pressing with the front foot. See if you can lift the back leg, step to the front, chair pose, and reaching up all the way with your inhale. Hands to your heart, and we're just going to shake it all off. As we're going to be doing a version of the breath of joy, which is just bringing more oxygen, bring in a little bit more energy. So this is a practice to feel more energized. Going to start doing the movement, always from the top, down, then front, back, and then sides to the center. We're going to be doing today, 4 times each. So when you inhale, you reach up, and when you exhale, you can make the sound ha. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the front. Inhale, exhale, ha. 2, 3, and 4, and then to the sides. Inhale, exhale, ha, 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 and ha. Well done. So shake it all off one more time. And we finish our practice number 5. Now, if you have the time, it will be wonderful if you just lie down for as long as you need in Savasana. Yes, feeling your whole body relaxing and assimilating the whole practice. So we will end here, and then you can have as long as you like your Savasana. Thank you very much. Namaste. Looking forward to see you tomorrow, practice number 6.